I've got 4 firelights. I only need 1. Flashlight's not going to matter. I've got 1 igniter. I've got 4 incense. I got a motion sensor. I've got 3 salt. And I've got crucify. Crucify. Should be fine. That's everything I need. Spec Ops goggles to hunt spookies, yeah. Yeah. So the tier 3... The tier 1 headcam is the one that we're all used to, and it hangs like in your face now, which I think is in part in reference to the tier 3's position, so you can see when you're wearing it, and the fact that I think they adjusted it to be more in line with what you're actually seeing. Okay. I'm not even going to look at the objectives. I'm just going to accomplish what I can accomplish, and that's really all I want. So the first thing I do is grab this and these and take them in. Go put these here. Bam. Bam, bam. I do need to remember to turn my brightness up. Sorry about that. I mean, it's kind of great, but it's a thing to definitely get used to. Let me go with this and this. Alright, so here's the method I've been using, which I know is not what other people do. So we go in, I put this here, we put this here, here, and here. Go back, get this, put it here, come back over here and grab these, and now we wait. Sounds normal speed, could be slow. Hey, stupid, where are you? Dummy, where are you? Where are you at? What you doing? Stupid. Hey, ridiculous idiot. Might even be a yokai. Alright, I'll actually stick around for one more hunt and see what happens. Yeah, because I wanted to come over here and do these things, and I'm protected by what I've got. So repel, firelight, motion sensor. So I can get 2 of these actually, which is pretty good. I can lead it through this, which will give me, you know, my salt information, whether or not it's a wraith, which is what that's there for, since there isn't a salt objective anymore. I'm protected from it spawning on top of me with the crucifix that I have here, and then I have the motion sensor point. I need that. Hey, stupid, come here. Where are you? Come and get me. I'm just an innocent dragon, man. Come and get me. Come eat me. You're a yokai. I think it's a yokai. Well, I'm going with yokai. It should have still heard me, even, I think. But okay. Because, like, I was talking at it, I was holding the thing, so unless my mic wasn't working again, which can happen when you tab out of the game, you hit the Windows key to fix it. But because it was really stupid and couldn't find me, it had to be a yokai. So now I've got the tier 2 headgear, and the tier 2 headgear is a flashlight. So there's this one, which is, you know, the GoPro. It hangs in your face now. Counts as electronic, so the ghost can sense it when you're wearing it, which makes them, like, extremely dangerous and even less worth wearing. Very stupid. Because I don't think there's a way to turn them on or off. The tier 2, it's basically a tier 1 flashlight that isn't in your hands. Up to you whether or not you like it or not. 10,000 to upgrade to. And then the tier 3 is just the straight up NVGs. While you've got them in use, the ghost can detect you, which is what... It's the mistake I made with that Raiju. But yeah, that's how those things go. Camp Woodwind. Hold on, let me check this Discord message real quick. Oh, it's in Blue Sky. Never mind. Someone wanting Blue Sky codes? They're just trying to boost this server. Which is okay, I guess. Bam. Everything ready up and let's go. Record around 11 with a GoPro. It happens. Like a found footy. Have you seen, I think that was the Amityville Horror 9, which is a found footage horror. It's called the Amityville Haunting to make it, you know, even more confusing and slightly distanced from the rest of the franchise. Most of what I remember is like a true horror movie. Breast like right away. And then at the end, the sister just explodes. She's doing like a bridge on her bed. And then just explodes. Alright. Put this here. Grab these, and we're good to go. I try to switch over like that, so that when I get into the situation where the ghost is hunting me, I can easily switch to my second smudge stick. Alright. It's over there. It sees me. Yeah, step through all this stuff. Getting faster. Well, this is unfortunately one of the ones that we cannot tell from a single hunt. And I could stick around, or I can just take the L on that and make a guess. I'm gonna go with Goryo. Doesn't seem to have speed or anything, didn't do any interactions that I can get anything off of. It's sped up on line of sight, so it's not like a Hauntu or anything. I didn't see freezing breath, so it's not a Hauntu. And Goryos are just boring. It was a spirit.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
So, I mean, I still get some XP, just not a lot. And that's the unfortunate part. There's 24 ghosts, and some of them you just will not be able to get. So my aim with those ones are to get objectives, and hopefully I have good objectives to get. None of these I'm going to get unless it does a ghost event. So yeah, this is what I find to be the easiest for being able to find these things afterwards, and for arranging my inventory in such a way that it's simple to pull this off. When you have more people, you can kind of go for objectives and whatnot, but you know. I've got me and only me. Take this, put it here, and then bam bam. Alright, did he step on the motion sensor? It's right here. So depending on where it tries to hunt from. It's an Obake. No. Because I could have sworn it was the little girl at first, but it doesn't seem to be. It's definitely speeding up. It didn't seem to lose sight of me for extra time, so it's not a Moroi, and it also would have been fast if it was a Moroi. Gosh, was there anything to note? Did it have extra long blinks? No, it was pretty visible, but it wasn't like Oni visible. I couldn't tell if it's a Jinn or anything. I didn't see breath. I didn't see this, so it's not you, not you, not you. Not you, not you. Not you, because you'd have been fast near me. It started right by me, so I couldn't tell if it was a Myling or not. Not a Poltergeist. It didn't throw anywhere near enough for that. Not you, not you. Probably not you, because it hunted right next to me. So that leaves all of these as possibilities of what it could potentially be, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna go with it being a Yurei. And hope I'm right. It's nice when you get obvious ghosts. It sucks when you don't get obvious ghosts. It was a wraith! It was a wraith! It might have, in fact, teleported to me and then was walking away when it decided it wanted to hunt. And I was kind of thinking, because it did that stuff right next to me immediately, that it might have been a wraith. So for those that don't know, the Wraith has a special ability that it can use. I could have checked in the stats to see if it actually did, or if I was just unlucky and it started next to me. There's not a cursed object. Stop lying to me. So the Wraith has a special ability. There are 3 stalking ghosts in the game that will use their abilities to come to you. A Wraith will teleport to you and do things there. So it will teleport to your spot and give you an EMF reading of 2. The Banshee will wander to you. So the Banshee can decide that it wants to just come and get you. if you are the target, and you have to be on the same floor as the Banshee at the time it decides to do the wander. And then the Phantom can use an ability to roam to a player. And when it does that ability to roam to a player, no Slendy, it will give EMF 2 at the spot where it decided to roam from. So sometimes when you find a random EMF spike, it's usually a Wraith that came to you. But if you walk into a random EMF spike, it could potentially be that you found where the Phantom did its ability from, depending, you know, because you have like a minute. The nice thing is that I'm kind of safe too for being able to do these things. It sounds like it's coming from the game tent, maybe, or the cook tent. I heard stuff over there. Now we're just waiting for it to do a hunt and see kind of how passive it is. I could potentially also get a paramike in here so I could like hold for paramike at this kind of time. And then depending on what it does after that, that would give me enough time that I could pick up a smudge stick, but I don't know if my hands are good enough for that yet. But phantoms you can also tell during a hunt, but that phantom ability, that could make it dangerous. The stalking ghosts are dangerous because they could choose to wander to you and then start the hunt right where you are, which is a part of why I have that down there. That crucifix is there to help protect me. Didn't help with that wraith though. That wraith was like right here outside of range. That was like a door touch over there. Just do that real quick to be sure. Okay, well, it's extremely passive, which is very shade-like behavior. I think that was ambient. Very passive. Almost makes me wonder if I'm not in the ghost room, and it is a shade. All right, there we go. Here it comes. It's an Obake. Do you see that where it stood up for a brief second? See if it can get another blink. There it is. Obake did the transformation. All right. Yeah, so it was a crawling ghost, and it was coming at me, and it stood up for just a moment. That immediately gave it away as an Obake, and that's going to be the way that you're able to tell during a hunt. Obake have other ways that you can identify them, and Obake will leave a 6-fingered fingerprint every once in a while, or if you're getting UV evidence, and then suddenly there's a door touch and it doesn't leave UV evidence, that means it's an Obake, or a mimic, perhaps, that was mimicking an Obake at the time. Or yeah, you'll see that special 6-fingered handprint. Level 50. Unfortunately, 50 is not halfway to 100. Apparently with the XP breakdown, 50 puts you at about... 70 puts you at about most of the way there, because every level adds 100 onto what you need. Yeah, and then we saw it did a transformation again when it transformed into Grandma coming after us. Oh, ankle biter, man. Thought it was all grown up there for a second. Scout, if you're bored at any point in time and you want to like come get in on this and get some experience, like absolutely welcome to. Just let me know. I will send you a code and get you on in here. Or anyone else that happens to be watching while I'm live. I really don't mind. The game is always more fun with friends. Excuse me. So now it is right here because it ended that ghost event right there, and it tried to hunt while it was standing right there. So it needs to walk back to wherever its home is. And I'm going to stand right here while it does so. Because that is the thing to remember, is that a ghost will teleport up to 10 meters closer to you, or 10 meters to you if you're within 10 meters, which is about 1 sprint, to do a ghost event. And then when it is done with a ghost event, it is hunting. When a ghost finishes... I don't see it. There it is. When it goes finishes, it's... Is it an Oni? That feels like... That is insanely visible. That is an Oni. The time between it being invisible and visible was so short. Get me out of here. That it's got to be an Oni. Plus that early ghost event, that's definitely a clue. So an Oni blinks more often than any other ghost. And there was like there were super short blinks where it was invisible for just like 2 frames and visible again. And that's a dead giveaway for an Oni. That one definitely seemed more visible than invisible. I could have taken the L on that one and been completely fine, but you know, it be what it be. It be what it be. All right, let's get another one. Like, honestly, man. These ghosts, they think they smart. They tried to kill me some good. Tried to kill me good, but I was not having it. So anyways, yeah, the salt is set up for a Wraith. A Wraith cannot actually step in salt, so during the hunt, I tried to lead it over here so that it steps across all this, and if the salt goes undisturbed, it's a Wraith. Alright, it is hunting. Where are you? Oh my goodness. It's a crawling ankle biter. It's coming back. I cannot tell what this ghost is. Did it seem fast? Did it seem slow? It wasn't really throwy, so it's not a poltergeist. Was it a Myling? I'm gonna go with Myling. I don't think I could hear the footsteps all that well at the very beginning of the hunt, and I very much had to like stand up and figure out where it was. It was a spirit again.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
But even though, look at that, I failed, but I got... Okay, I got, you know, 2 objectives, which get multiplied by 6.97, or by 6. They get multiplied by 6, which is still 330 experience. Could be better, could be worse. Could be better, could be worse. Bam, bam, bam. I think my goal at the moment is to try and get tier 3 equipment, like up to the 90, get all the tier 3, and then try to get friends and just be like, hey, here's all the cool stuff. As much as I would love to get a prestige or 2. Bam, bam, bam. You know what would be interesting too? If there was a ghost that like halved the distance of the crucifix, it was like less affected by the religious symbolism. Because there's the demon, which is more affected by it, but if there was a ghost that was less affected by it, that'd be cool too. Could you imagine? The tier 1 is only good for like 1.5 meters. Like, that only covers 5 feet, man. Alright, it's right there. Is it not getting faster? No, it's getting faster. It just shapeshifted? It's an Obake? And you'll see there how it only shapeshifted the once during this hunt that I could see, as opposed to the other time where it did 2. An Obake shapeshift is a 6.66% chance. It is just enough that it will guarantee do so once per hunt. So you definitely have to watch an Obake to see that happen. And while you're at it, having fun. I was gonna say, they could have been a dupe, but I just swore I saw it shapeshift. I'd have sworn I saw it shapeshift. It wasn't that far away either. Like, it almost could have been inside my crucifix. Alright. And this setup right here is so easy. Because when I was doing some of the other setups, it felt like it was harder to get everything in place before a ghost would hunt, but this is typically fairly consistent, or they've adjusted some stuff down. Holy cow. Alright, I'm thinking Wraith or Demon. We'll see. It's ghost eventing. Broke the lights. That's mare suspicious. Such an early ghost event, it's kind of Oni suspicious too. So we'll see what it does during a hunt. Come on. Come on, come on. Kill a little faster. Is it thrown all over the map? Is it twins? Because that was right here, and that throw was much further away, which definitely screams Wraith to me. That was a heck of a throw. Okay. Could it be a mimic? So it's not a Wraith. Got all those, though. Oh my goodness. Is that an orb? No, it's just the screen. Was that slightly fast or slightly slow? I feel like slightly slow would be noticeable. But it tried to hunt directly on top of me, and then it moved way over there. It did that other thing. It had quite a throw. I wonder if I don't just say mimic? Because I don't feel like it was incredibly obvious all around. I wasn't paying attention to the blinking, which is my fault. That's completely my fault. It was a demon. Why was he by me and it just, like, left? Demon just gave up. I got a crucifix, I gotta leave. What a demon. Well, we're back. Camp Woodwind has another ghost problem. I wouldn't go to this place. If you get any pamphlets or Camp Woodwind, skip. Alright. Everything's out of my inventory, so we're fine. Yo, Thunderbird, what up? How's it going, buddy? I see you're watching me this time. And we're back. Having the worst camping experience you could possibly have. I got killed by a demon last time. Can you believe it? Was that me, or was that a ghost? I was doing that Mint Mobile one a lot. Honestly, I gotta say, I do like Mint Mobile a ton, and I highly recommend checking them out. If T-Mobile is good mobile service in your area, they're definitely cheap for what you get. You do technically get unlimited, just like everyone else, but you get 20 gigabytes of LTE for about $320 a year. It's pretty hot. I like it. Plus, Deadpool. Anyways, Thunderbird, how's it going? Or you were doing the art the other night, I very vaguely considered, like, I could do the 20-minute draw me redeem. Just to mess with them. Extend this out a little. Okay. Playing guitar. That's a throw. Can you be a poltergeist? Do you want to come over here and, like, clear these tables off? Or something else? I don't know. What's going on? Not hunting. Not a very murdery spirit, this one. Just a musical spirit. What kind of music do you like there, ghost? Is it? Oh gosh! It's not a wraith. Don't! Is it a Moroi? I mean, I know I smudged it for double time, so probably not a Moroi. Because it did that stuff, and it threw that ball, and it hunted from, like, over here. It didn't seem fast or slow. I didn't see breath. I couldn't tell if it was getting faster or not. Ooh. Might just go with Goryo. Ure, maybe? Not seeing an orb. Always want to check for a Mimic just in case, since if it's in any of this area here, should be able to see the ghost orbs. Because even though this is no evidence, Mimic gives orbs. Mimic just orb. Wasn't singing, so I'm gonna say it's not a Banshee. That throw made me think Poltergeist. Didn't touch the front door at all. I'm gonna skip over Ure. And go with Goryo. Good old Boreo, even though it was all over the place over there, which honestly could be anything else. It was a shade. Well, I was thinking, like, what if it was a shade? So for those not in the know, a shade will not do ghost events before like 70% sanity and cannot hunt if you are in the same room as it is. So if I happened to be in the ghost room, it would not hunt. Harmless my butt. This thing's gonna try to grab me. It's gonna try to give me the huggiest hug you've ever seen. I'm gonna get hugged. Actually, I'm probably not gonna get hugged. It's not that hard to get away. I definitely saw someone recently say, like, Phasmo looks like such a hard game. And I'm just like, honestly, if you know a couple, quote, basic things, it's kind of not. Right? Like, I can see where someone would think it's hard. And especially when you watch streams where it's newer players or players that don't really know what they're doing. So even though they have some levels, they're just kind of, like, screaming at everything. A little bit of Phasmo practice or just watching a couple of, like, knowledgeable streamers, and it's not so bad. It sounds like it's nearby, but I think that's just ambient noise. Or else it is a rustling up some grub behind me. I might sneeze. I did sneeze, sorry. Alright. It's not double shade. Crawley seems a little slow. Definitely got faster. Not a wraith. Stepped in the salt. I don't know, twins maybe? Did it seem like faster? Like it started out faster? Because it certainly wasn't a Thay, it certainly wasn't a Dio, probably not a Moray. Moray would have been like super speedy. Didn't get faster than my stuff, so it's not a Raiju. Footsteps seemed fine, so it wasn't a Myling. It didn't seem to know where I was, but I was fairly hidden, so I can't really rule out yokai. I didn't pay attention to the blinks, so I can't say whether or not Phantom or Oni. Probably not Shade. Footsteps, I don't know, Footsteps seemed a little different, but it was catching up to me, and I don't know. I'm gonna go with twins, just out of curiosity. Oh, man. Getting a lot of ones that aren't obvious right away. It was a Ure.
There's some jobs ready for you.
You're not an obvious ghost.
Alright, we're here.
What was I doing? Alright, yes.
The investigation.
Ghost is not harmless. Ghost will definitely try to hug me. G, Q, G, Q, G. Nose is being nosy. Bam, bam. Switch over to the crucifix right away to get that down. Just in case. It has saved me so many times from the ghost hunting directly on top of me. Also, because it works in your hands, it will protect you from the ghost immediately spawning on top of you every single time. So when walking into a situation like this, or even just zero sanity, that is a Dio. See how it's super slow now? It was really fast because it was technically far enough away from me, but now it's just a Diogen. I can walk it wherever I want. I just wanted to walk through that. There you go. Thank you. I'm going to repel just, you know, to get the repel and or the cleanse. So a Diogen can see you, or Deohen, because I believe it's a Dutch word, can see you anywhere on the map. It has line of sight no matter what. If it is far enough away from you, it has extra speed. It is that super fast footstep you heard immediately, which made me worry it was a Moroi or something. And then when it gets close enough to you, which is kind of in tier 1 crucifix range, like 3 meters or something like that, it slows down to a snail's pace and you can just walk it wherever you want. I only got one objective. Yeah, I'm not doing those. But it is a Diogen, and that is completely obvious, completely easy, and I was hoping for one of these. It's actually pronounced Deohen. It is a Dutch word, and it translates to the eyes. Easy clap Dio. Got the tier 3 spur box. So that's kind of how this thing goes, right? Like, it messes up my statistics. Ghost identified 302, ghost misidentified 196. Which is fine. This number is going to go up because this is not kind to your stats. It is kind to your XP. Most played map is Tanglewood. I love it a lot. Most common ghost is Goryo, which is why I guessed that a bunch. I hate Goryo. Goryo's such a pain. I died the most of Phantoms because they're like super invisible, and I've caused 60 cursed hunts. Okay. It's also good practice in some other ways. Like, I don't have a sprint, and I don't know what it would do to my rewards to add a sprint. But that is the thing I could potentially do, would be to add a sprint, and just this could be looping practice. It might be good for me, particularly, just so I can get that in. So yeah, Crucifix works in your hand as well, so it's protecting me for that kind of range while I'm holding it. Oh god, I'm dead. I couldn't see what it was. I'm dead. It's a Wraith. It hunted on top of me. It's a Wraith or a Banshee. It wasn't singing, it's a Wraith. You stink. Which means I'm instantly going to lose 50% no matter what. And all the items. It's an Onryo.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, all my items are in fact in. Yeah, it hunted right on top of me for the most part. And I wasn't able to pick up my smudges, or else I could have lived, but I still wouldn't have been able to identify an Onryo. Onryo doesn't have any behaviors that are done during the actual hunt itself to have allowed me to know that it was an Onryo. Man, that Onryo was Onry. That's for sure. It like recompiled the shaders, and you'll notice things look a little bit different. The fog seems a lot more hollow and easy to see through. Actually, because it can start doing stuff, it might even be to my benefit to like reopen this, which will like spawn the ghost. Slender? Slender's over there. Slendy's lucky, right? Lucky Slendy match. Because if it's a mimic, we can just leave. Anybody see orbs? No. No, I can't taste any ghost orbs. Man. Yeah, you know, I think it's affecting, so because I died, the, like the shaders from the death effects are overlapping on the actual shaders, and that's causing me to have... It is right here. It is right here. It stepped on my salt. It's not a wraith, but it tried to hunt on top of me. Whoa. Alright, there it is. It did a ghost event. It's ghost eventing again. What is this ghost doing? Singing. Banshee? Nope, light break. This is a lot of ghost events. Suspicious Oni behavior. Very suspicious Oni behavior. Because it's done 1 hunt and 3 ghost events. Come on, do something. Where are you? It could also just be hanging out and not doing anything because it was, it bit the crucifix. Normal speed. It's way over there. It's getting faster. So it has line of sight speed. That eliminates a couple things. Was it really blinky? It was over at me, but it wasn't seen during the thing. It did a bunch of events over there before it left. Honestly, I feel like it's one of these 3, because then it was way across the map, and its speed seemed normal, which makes me not think twins for trying to do stuff way over at me. So it's honestly one of these 3 stepped in the salt, so it can't be but it didn't seem super invisible to be a phantom. Did not seem super invisible to be a phantom. But yeah, that thing came over to me like right away. Came to hang out. There's a Ure. Great. Still got 300. And that's what's so hard about these ghosts. They don't have obvious hunting behaviors. I feel like my most common ghost is going to go up to Ure. Unlucky Slendy hunt. Slendy's not over here this time. Slenderman can spawn on one of 3 locations on this map on any investigation. And I say can spawn also because Slenderman might not spawn. Wow. Alright, there it is. This is a phantom. Look at how invisible this guy is. Do you see how invisible he was? That's a phantom. You couldn't see that guy at all. Grandpa was just in the dark. Bravo 6. Yeah, those long blinks. So the blink is when it goes out of existence and comes back in. If the blink is super long, like some of those, it's a phantom. I got 550 bucks. Thanks, I made up for the time I died. Prepare accordingly. Take a look at the equipment. Must have summoned the ghost or the cursed object. There isn't one. There's not one in my in this custom difficulty. Bam, bam, bam. So that would be a phantom that didn't use its ability to come over to me. It hunted like right away. Because I'm also on 0 sanity. That was me setting that off. So now I'm just gonna wait for the hunt. Whew. You ever been hunted this much in Phasmophobia, Watcher? Tell me about your most epic hunt. I would love to hear it. Some of them could be pretty cool. Excuse me. Ghost event and hunted right away. But it could be anywhere within the 10 meters in the surrounding camp locations. So it's not necessarily any of the stalkers. And the ghost event itself did not seem quick, because I know ghost speed does affect how the ghost events look. So we're going to be looking at a normal ghost. Oh, you were kind of fast. Oh, it's a Dio again? It's a Dio again. Gonna go ahead and smudge it just so that... Come on! Come over here! Step in the motion sensor. Good boy. Whoa! Alright. Dio again. Fun. I guess I was incorrect about that other thing. You could ignore me. Since the speed of the ghost did not affect the speed of the ghost event whatsoever. Certain other ones, though, you can see it when you have the ghost speed set to higher percentages, which is what we don't have here is why. They'll actually turn faster and stuff. It's kind of funny. Alright, level 56. Got my tier 3 UV. Let me get a whole bunch of tier 3 stuff soon enough. 57, so that'll be the next one. 85, so that's a ways off. 74, it's a little ways off. 61, that'll come up pretty soon. I already have that. 64, that'll be soonish. I already have this one. Boing. 63, that'll be nice. Already got this one. Dots at 60. 90, that's the furthest one away. 72. 70. 68, that'll be fun. 77. It's 58. This will be one of the next ones too. And 62. And this one I feel like doesn't matter. This one's kind of cool and is useful in certain situations. 82, yeah, it's a little ways away. So yeah, going to be coming up on just like getting a smattering of tier 3 items throughout here. It's a lot of fun playing with the tier 3s. We definitely love to get friends in on that. And remember, I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, unless something happens. In case I'll let you know in certain areas. You can check me out, discord.gg/xymj6ju. But you can come, you can hang out, you can often even play with me. Because like in this situation, I'd be pretty happy to have people along. I'd be okay with it. Why did it sound like that was nearby? Alright. It's somewhat close. I feel like it walked through that, not me. Does that make it a wraith? Just bang my head up against here. Come on, ghost. Okay, it's over there and did some throws. Banshee? Pretty normal blinking. Stepped in the salt, not a wraith. Right? You're not, like, yeah, you're not overly visible. You're definitely getting line of sight, though. I have no guess as to what this could possibly be. So I'm just gonna go with my most common ghost, the Goryo, because I have not seen one yet. No ghost orbs. Alright. It was a demon.
Welcome back. I've got some
Well,
for you.
the problem of these ghosts. One of the things it might be cool to do too is to go just open the door immediately. And get orbs. Like, that'd be fun. Oh! Alright, so that is open, which means there's a ghost. Grab these. And then check for orbs. If we see orbs, we can just say mimic and leave, and time investigating is like 0. I don't see any orbs, though. Sad. It'll happen one of these times. It'll absolutely happen one of these times. Ugh. Where are you? Hello, hello. Hey, Stoopy, come over here. Alright. I guess we'll wait around for another hunt. I absolutely couldn't tell what that was. Didn't seem like a yokai necessarily. Like, it found me when I talked at it. But it did spawn, like, over there. Wasn't Moroi, wasn't a Raiju. Wasn't an Obake. Not a Phantom. Not an Oni. That hunt seemed a little fast. But was it demon fast? I've had a lot of demons. I don't know, Jim. I'm gonna be mad if it was a demon. Like, not only back-to-back demons. Oh, look at that thing. Got an iPhone up there. It was a Banshee, and Banshee did not sing during its hunting. Well, well, well. That Banshee gave me no indications it was a Banshee, versus some other ghosts, which gave me what I felt were indications it was a Banshee. And most assuredly were not Banshee. No Slendy. Not hanging out with us this time, my boy. Sponge boy, me Bob. Alright. Orby orb. Ghost orbs? No? Well, if it is a mimic, it is not in any of these areas. That's really all that we can determine from that. Could still be orbs. Could still be a mimic. Is not in that location. It's not hunting. It's kind of throwy. It's definitely over there. Hey, stupid! Dummy! Wacko! Throwing, but not like poltergeist throwing. Didn't see breath. No, 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 no. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the footsteps. That's like not within my capacity of learning yet. It's like just over there, so if it was a mimic, it would be over there. It didn't throw anywhere near enough to be a poltergeist either. Like, it left stuff on those tables.
Welcome back.
You gotta be...
I've got some jobs ready for you.
You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding, really?
We've arrived. Check the equipment. Get set up before investigating.
Really? Goodness, with the Boreo. With the Boreo. Alright. Bam. Not seeing anything. Just quick mimic check. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. And bam. Bam, bam, bam. Skabam and da-da. Alright. And that's all it takes to get set up. And you can do this method and gain a bunch of XP pretty quickly. Huh. It's over there. Hey, Goofy! Not a wraith. Are those kind of long blinks? No, those were normal blinks. You're over there. Check mimic orbs again. No, no mimic orbs. Okie dokie. I don't even... Did I use a smudge? I didn't. Are you okay? I don't know, you're right. Watch, it's gonna be a myling. I did escape it. So it did know where I was. It was a myling!
Prepared some jobs for you.
I didn't pay attention to the footsteps.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare.
I joked about it and it came true. It came true. I don't know that it actually works this way, that now the ghost is here and I can see its orbs, but, you know, I'm gonna live off this. I'll die on this hill. Right. Because no one else was doing it, which very much makes me think I'm wrong. But I'm okay with this level of wrong. Eek! Hi! How's it going? For those that don't know me, I am the Dorakaiser, sometimes called Kai. Today we're playing Phasmophobia, where I did the weekly challenge earlier on, and now I'm just going through and grinding on some XP farming. So anyways, Pi, I saw you were playing Grounded earlier. I was in stream, but of course I left to come here. How are you doing? How was game? Are you a fan of the Phasmophobia? Are you scared of ghosts? Okay, he's speedy. Oh, it's another Dio. Hi, Diogen. How you doing? Can you walk through this, please? Yes, thank you. Good. I'm just taking Uncle Randy out there for a walk. It was a Diogen because you heard it get all speedy and come at me, and I was just like, oh no. What am I going to do with this potential Raiju or something? And then it slowed down and became a snail again. Cleanse it. Photo and Firelight. I potentially could have gotten the photo, but waiting around for another hunt is not in the spirits of the Zero Sanity one hunt.
Jobs ready for you.
Hey, I got the tier 3 lighter. Nice. Let's get that supernatural lighter. Bam! Finished all the mixers today. Ooh. Played before, wasn't your cup of tea? I can see that. I played it starting roughly a year ago. And it's been a love story ever since. I quite like it. I think it's a lot of fun. You know, it's a horror game. Horror. But at its heart, it's a puzzle game. A logic puzzle. It strikes me in that way. I like it. It's probably my favorite of the genre. Like, I've played some of the others, like This is a Ghost, Demonologist, and whatnot. Check this thing out. Bam! That thing looks so cool. I don't know if this is based on an actual Zippo, but I'd buy it, and I don't even smoke. It'd be the second Zippo I've owned, actually. Yeah, once you get used to the stuff, like the very first time I played, there was a ghost event that got me, and I had that like pit of your stomach falls out, everything runs cold for a second. But I've been Gucci ever since. Yeah, absolutely. I power lurk like nobody's business. I can't. All right. I don't see it. But it is like right here. Probably just like just inside that fence there. Or that thing. So it teleports up to 10 meters to you, as I've said before. Does a ghost event. And then it tried to hunt from there. That's a phantom. Right? Yeah, those are blinks, man. See how long it's staying invisible? That's a phantom. No, if you could stay over there, that'd be cool. Yeah, thanks. Can you be done? So there are 3 ways you can identify a phantom. The first, obvious way, is evidence. The second, less obvious way, is if you take a picture of the phantom, the picture won't have any glitching and the ghost will not be in it. And the third way is what I just did, where you look at it during the hunt, and if it stays invisible for a very long time during all that, it's a phantom. Oh, it was a Urei, I was wrong. Never mind. All that information is still correct about phantoms. I just wasn't correct about phantoms. Humbled by a Urei. I should have guessed. I should have guessed Urei. Alright. Classes tomorrow at 10 a.m. Man, I do not miss the days of classes. I mean, I'm kind of taking classes right now, but ultimately. Oh, let's see if it works. It should work. 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 Alright, it didn't work. Cool. That's good to know. I'll have to get that fixed. There most assuredly is a lurk message. Just for some reason it busted. Thank you so much for the lurk and hanging out. It's cool having you around. I play a lot of Phasmophobia. You might check me out on YouTube. YouTube.com/DorakaiserVT, because Dorakaiser was taken. Which is why I definitely try to register in all the places I can that show up. So like you can find me, I need to get on, I think, VStreamer or VStream. But I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on VTubers.me. I'm on... Potential Myling. Hello, stupid, I'm over here. Okay, not a Myling. It's way over there, though. Is that close enough for a Myling? You know what? I might just go and say Myling. Getting out of this is kind of dangerous. I think I'm just going to send it with Myling because it seemed quiet. And I think that is the range where it would be just audible. And those were a little bit quiet. Myling are silent killers, as it says. So my link's footsteps are only audible if it's within 9 meters of you. It was a Jinn.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I'm working on it. And there's no way I'd have been able to identify a Jinn normally anyways. No way I could have told what Uncle Jim was up to. Because the breaker's broken.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
If the breaker was not broken, I would get less experience, but I could potentially tell if there's a Jinn. But on the 0 sanity 1 hunt thing, it would also be... It would take away from my rewards, because I would have to start with the breaker on in order to get Jinn ability. One of these days, Alice, there's gonna be orbs. And I'll know it's a mimic without even going into the map. Slendy? No Slendy. Alright, I'm gonna put it down and bam, bam, bam. Put this over there and there. And here we go. Now it's just waiting for the hunt. Yeah, it's just waiting for the hunt. Okay, it's close by. Hey, stupid. Alright, found me right away. It's a Hauntu. You see how it's leaving the breath behind? Because the breaker is off and it's a Hauntu, it's a little bit faster because, you know, it's cold everywhere. But also, while the breaker is off, the Hauntu does that special ability where you can see breath in any room. I think it's a bug, but you can also see it on ghost events. So if you're seeing a ghost event while the breaker is off and you see the ghost give a little puff of breath, it's a Hauntu. Or if you can see, like I can right now, because my light's all the way up and it's foggy on Camp Woodwind, you can see the ghost leave his little ghost breath behind. Easy clap Hauntu. Hey, sound sensors. Easy clap Hauntu. Bam, bam, bam. Wait. No, this one. I was going like balls to the wall mode. So the reasons I choose to go with this layout, tier 1 incense because it doesn't mess with the ghost footsteps, and that becomes an easier thing to sort of identify. The tier 2 crucifix because I don't have the tier 3, but it protects me when I put it down, so I could potentially get this objective. But I can't really do these. I would need extra players to be able to do that sort of thing. I take the salt to test for a wraith, because a wraith will not leave footprints in the salt even during a hunt. And I take the motion sensor because I can get that objective, and because it will also double up with Raiju speed. And I do it right here, where some other people have chosen other locations just because it's right here and it's easier to set up. Right? Everything is all set up, as opposed to trying to get it over there. That's just more wasted speed for when ghosts decide to hunt. I'm sitting inside my little safe crucifix area, which is nice and wonderful. I realized earlier I didn't even finish my introduction of myself. Let me take off my coat. It's not an Oni, and it's right here. But Kai, how is it not an Oni? Well, it did the little ghost ball event where it came at me as a mist, and Oni can actually not do that. Alright, I think it's safe to go back over here now. I believe that is also double not an Oni, but it is right here. It is right there. See how the laser's ending? So the laser actually intersects the ghost. The ghost is right here. And it threw from over there. Either that's an interaction range or it's a twins. We'll see when it hunts. But yeah, the ghost is standing right there. And it spawned the hunt over there. And it's still there. It's a twin. So this is the false twin. You'll notice that its footsteps are slightly faster than average. Holy cow. What a... Can you leave me alone? What a game! Yo, that was so cool. I'm clipping that. Size twins, obvious. If it's not twins, huge L. Huge L, massive L. Biggest L in the world, 132 twins. Market. It was a poltergeist. I'm just stupid.
Just for you.
That'd have been dope if it was, though. Man, that was a throw. I wasn't paying attention to anything else. I was just like, oh, it's twins. I got this.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
I was so confident on that one based on that throw and the ghost position and everything else. And how it spawned far away from me to do stuff. But I was wrong. Oh, wait. Hold, please. Just gonna open that up all the way. Alright, so I learned something. Just turn on my eyes, see if I don't see orbs. Alright, no orbs. But I was right about it not being an Oni. And bam, 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 bam. Excuse me? It is particularly up to stuff. Oh, it's a Rev. Right? Yeah, it's a Rev. Don't see me. Oh, Revenant. Alright, come on, let me out. It revved its engines. It was super slow, and I was like, oh, it's a Diogen. It's like right next to me. I'll be fine. And I stood up, and it got all the zoomies. Revved up them engines. Came for me. Whew. I made it out of there with my life. It could still be a mimic, obviously.
Welcome back. I've got
Yikes,
some
man.
ready for you.
Alright, so yeah. But look at that, 4,000, and we're only looking for 3,700, so for at least another 3 levels, like every single one of these, even with 2 objectives, is still going to net us a level, and then it'll be like every 2 that we can manage to get nets us a level. It still goes super fast. So yeah, I'm misidentifying a lot of ghosts, and if it's very important to you to have a high percentage rate for getting the ghost, don't do this. But if you just want to like get through all the like early stuff, and you can decently identify the ghosts, this is an okay way to do it. Is it how the game's intended to be played? No, not really. No, not really, but it is fun. I feel like it's a good test of knowledge too for me, being able to identify certain things, like, you know, being able to try to do better at identifying like footsteps and speeds and ghost abilities. No Slendy. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Doesn't seem to be getting faster. Is certainly getting faster. Didn't really do anything I could ID. Threw that out of the map. Is it another poltergeist? Now it's the decision of like what it is. Fairly early hunt. I'm gonna go with demon. Could certainly be wrong. None of the footsteps are special. Did get 2 of these though. Did get 2 of those. Repel and escape are kind of the 2 that you want. It was a mimic. It was a mimic this time. I couldn't check for the orbs because I've seen it. Ah! Because I forgot to open the stupid gate. All right, bear with me for just 1 second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I will be right back. Thank you so much. I return. All right, back on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Bam. Bam, bam. I gotta remember to make sure I open the gate. Because if I'd have opened the gate, I'd have been able to see that mimic. And I wouldn't have gotten that one wrong. I still didn't have any information to tell me whether or not my guess was right as to what it was mimicking anyways. Probably not a mimic twice in a row, but hey, you gotta check. Right? Because it's 1 in 24 odds that it'd be. What are you talking about? It's not 1 in 24. It is 1 in 24. It's 1 in 24 specifically because the first one doesn't matter. So it's only the second one that matters. Alright. Let's see what he does. Or she. I didn't look at the name. Ghost. Hey, stupid. Try to get a look at these blinks. Oh, that seemed very long, but who knows? Also seems a little fast. Not a wraith. That's about the only thing I can tell from that. A lot of Urays. Cleanse. 3-star ghost photo. Find the bone. I found 1 bone. It was a spurt. I've had a lot of spurts too. I have been spirited away, man. Absolutely spirited away. Corey Brooks. Dev name. Or at least half a dev name. Those are in. Whoop. Whoop. That definitely sounded like a door touch. That definitely sounded like a door touch. Alright, well that was clearly a throw right here. Which means it might have been doing something over there. Either way, I don't see orbs. But it is like in that area, so that's something to watch out for. Fortunately, even though it's 0 sanity and it is incredibly dangerous, of course, the ghost can decide to hunt right away. It doesn't necessarily always do so, so it does net you a little bit of safety. Like, I was able to do all of this setup without the ghost hunting, so that is something to keep a little bit in mind at least. Dangerous? Yes. Not necessarily as dangerous as you might think. And hey, demons can hunt right away anyways. Those are never safe. That was clearly behind me. Alright, Ghost. Do the hunt. I saw that throw way over there. That was on camera. Hi, where are you? Alright, it's over there. Now it's getting what feel like some pretty long blinks. It's getting speedy. That felt kind of Moroi? But no, because it was speeding up and it was not incredibly fast to begin with. Or was it? Because like it had a line of sight on me that whole time, so I don't know if I could identify it. Like it started fast. And a Moroi would be like way faster. Probably not a stalker. Not a rev. Air, demon, Yurei, Hontu, Goryo. I'm gonna go with Goryo. I'll feel bad if it was twins and like it was fast to start out with. So I could have had that one. Just another spirit. Wow. Absolutely am spirited away. What do you know?
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Man, spirits. Oh wait, I forgot to do the thing again. Wow, I'm smart. I am smart. I am so smart. Alright. Show me orbs. I feel it. Not seeing them. Alright. Again, not even looking at the things because they don't really matter. I'm just gonna try to get as many of, like, from the 3 I bring in. Try to get everything I can. And until then, it's just what it is. Come on, come on. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Do a thing. Hunt. Ghost event? What even are they? Motion sensor and cleanse, which I should be able to easily get during a hunt, as long as the ghost does come over here. Sounds like I turned something on. I'm hearing throws, like it's over here. Still hasn't hunted. Who knows what that could mean? Still sounds like it's behind me. Are you going to do anything? Ghost, do you like to party? What you doing? Pandora, yo, how's it going? Nice emote. Stuff's cool. Same offer as everyone else that comes around here. If you got nothing else to do and you'd like to join in, just let me know. You're always welcome in. I am just doing stupid grinding strat to get up my level. I am almost level 60. Almost. You haven't done your read debut yet, right? You haven't read debuted? Man, you are not a hunter. Are you just a shade and I'm in your home? Yeah, friendos are always welcome to join the game. It's gonna seem like my ads run so often, but they're just waiting for people to post. Wednesday. Oh, that's cool. Depending on things, I can definitely send a raid your way. But I will be live. I'll do my best to lurk. When are you planning on starting? Like the usual 9 Central? Or not, sorry, 8:30 Central? I am extremely tempted to just go say your shade. Very cool. I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully everyone will be there. You have an amazing rebrand and redesign. Okay, there we go. Not a miling. Open up. See, got my motion sensor and got my cleanse. Not much of a clue what it is though. Watch it be a demon. Just watch it be a demon. It was super quiet. Super, super, super quiet. Didn't do anything for a very long time. Was a poltergeist. It could have technically have been anything. Yeah, I'm so close to 60. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 tier 3 items equipped. And let me know too if you plan on doing anything for spooky months and we happen to share the game. I am more than happy to join in. Since I mostly end up playing spooky stuff, I am definitely down to clown on every single title I can. Let's see. Tomorrow I'm playing This Is a Ghost with Apollo. So I asked him about it. After both Kitsune Samurai 94 and It's Nikki D both have mentioned This Is a Ghost lately. I was like, well, sounds like it's time to play This Is a Ghost again. Gotta get in on that. Alright, let's look for orbs real quick and see if it's a mimic. I am not seeing any. Motion sensor and cleanse, so we can at least get those 2 objectives again, at the very least. Yo, Joey, what up? You come in streams of Phasmo? I stream a lot of Phasmo. I am right now just XP grinding. It sounds like the ghost is pretty close by, which is not very good. Oh, there he is. Are you a yokai and you just happened to see me when you had walked away? Or, like... Not a Moroi. Not a Revenant. Not a Raiju. Not a Hantu. Not no Bake. Well... I'm pretty close to 60, but honestly, I'm not gonna get it after this one. Some X15 runs offline tonight. Nice. After you did so? So, like, I missed you or whatnot? Because I've been on for an hour and a half? 2 hours? 2 hours. Gosh, what is this thing? What is this thing? Didn't seem like an Oni. Wasn't a Myling. Jin, Goryo. I'm going Goryo. Stopped 2 hours ago. Yeah, so like you stopped just before I had started. I do a lot of this. I've been trying to get back into doing some more, but it's hard to fit in with like everything else. Yeah, I'm about to hit 60. Just about to hit it. Yeah, tomorrow playing This Is a Ghost, which is, you know, Phasmophobia, but you get to shoot the ghost, so Texophobia. What else am I trying to sneak in? I have some plans to give something to Eva as well, and Apollo, and play that about as soon as October starts. Assuming I will be available, because I should be getting my Raid Shadow Legends money around then. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't have anything going on Wednesday aside from Pandora's redebut. Not seeing orbs. I don't have anything planned. I was thinking maybe Confabulation Homestead and getting some of that in because that looks, you know, heckin' cool. I love it. So I want to actually, you know, get in and play it and experience it. That sounded like a light break. But we just had a mare. Do I need to get this in further? Like, completely under this or something? Because, yeah, that mare spawned, like, right there. Just can't do Tuesday night due to weekend before AM to give plasma. Ah, okay, okay.
Hola, soy Dora.
Thanks for the follow, man. Yo, Q Ranger. Uchi Sentai. That could be shorter.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Certainly is. I still don't know where that's coming from. Hey, dummy. Hold on, let's look. Did it throw enough to be a poltergeist? Because it seemed like it was throwing a whole lot. So far, Banshee is the most hilarious ghost. How is Banshee the most hilarious? So I don't think it's you, and I don't think it's you, based on your blinking behavior. Probably not you. Goryo, not a Hantu. Probably not Yokai. It was kind of coming straight for me. Was I able to hear it all that much? I don't know, I'm gonna go with my line. I don't think I was able to hear it, but it was getting line of sight speeds. Weird targeting behaviors. I mostly play by myself, so I don't really get to know it was a Raiju.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Weird. I didn't notice Raiju speed up, and there was most assuredly a motion sensor right there. There was definitely a motion sensor right there. Well, up and at it. Giving plasma. I did that for a very short time. Like partway into 2020 or whatnot. Oh, hold on, I gotta go open this. It definitely made some pretty good money, and I kind of wish I could get back into it, but honestly, it's like the time it took to do so, and my goodness, I had so many issues when it came to, like, it took forever. It was always such a problem. No. No. Okay. Doing it on foot speed alone. I've definitely seen the people that are kind of that good. Right, because it was the one where they were, it was Bearded Baron who was with a couple people. Alright, you're fast. Not a Moroi fast, though. It's Lethe. I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm not gonna die. It's a they, though. Because the smudge didn't... It was very fast. The smudge didn't last, like, super long. It lasted normal, so it's a they. If it was that fast and the smudge lasted longer, it'd be a moroi.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
What? It had tons of line of sight speed. I guess that they would have been even faster. I guess that they would have been even faster. I don't know. Like I said, you know, partly this is my training arc, right? This is me being... I had one close the front door during this. That made it pretty identifiable. Yeah, Yurei are so bad. Yurei and Goryo. Goryo, my stats might have changed, but Goryo was my most common. Obake has been acting like a shade. I've had a couple of Obake. Alright, well, I'm not seeing Horbs. But yeah, absolutely hit me up. You can either... I mean, you can find me on Twitter. Dorakaiser, sorry. Are you a yokai? Not a wraith. It seemed to be having trouble keeping up with me there. Right? Like, it was early-ish enough to want to call it a demon, but, like, it seemed to almost lose track of me. It was a miling. I was wondering, because it started out and it seemed pretty quiet. All this time, and I'm still working on, like, miling quietness. I'm pretty bad at that. Because of very particular behavior. Yeah, but that ghost was far enough away, it'd have been fine. And especially considering I won't even get until 90. I'm still waiting on that 60. Alright, so that's it. Knocked on a pole. Ghost bonk. So that should, in theory, mean that it's in this area, and I did that, like, right there. So if there were orbs, we should be able to see them. Probably not a mimic. Lose all your crosses very quickly. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I mean, I've had demons definitely behave demonic. Demon and Oni. Okay. Nice throw. It's definitely over here. See what it does as far as actually doing something. I'm in your home, ghost. What do you have to say about it? Did I have an Oni? I think I had an Oni. Definitely had a couple Phantom. A couple Mare. I've had a lot of Yurei, a lot of Spirit. Oh yeah, it's over here. Okay. Is that a Raichu? Because it got fast, like, when it broke the motion sensor. Come on. It seemed to get fast when the motion sensor turned on. Like, it had, like, a speed up for a step or two. Which doesn't seem right. I would swear that it should be faster. Just all the time around it. It was a Moroi.
Back.
So that's Moroi speed.
Job's ready for you.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before we start the investigation.
I'm still kind of struggling a little bit with some of the speeds. And open up. No Slendy. Bam, bam, bam. Take a quick peek. I've had one mimic and I would have seen it. Wait, this doesn't feel right. Is the go speed 100? It should be 100. I don't think I sped it up any. I just don't have any sprint. Repel, escape. Should be able to do those. Yeah, definitely not seeing anything. Yeah, the go speed should be 100. I didn't adjust that. I have the typical 12.97. Bam. Alright. Now the waiting game. Played that a lot in Magic the Gathering. Get those games that just get a little too deep. Alright. I don't think I learned anything from that. I don't think I learned anything at all from that. Was it visible? I mean, it felt pretty visible, but I don't know if it was. Felt super visible, but I don't know.
Welcome back. There's some jobs
Called it.
for you.
Yeah, let me take a look at that real quick. 100% speed. If I could just pull this off on Sunny Meadows and get myself a silver trophy.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before
It was, but a normal. I don't know, I had the most fun on professional. I love getting everything in and getting it all quickly as possible. Why does everyone have a gold skull in Sunny Meadows? Like, on the picture on the map? Because I should only be showing up in single player. Yeah, so that's the Apocalypse Challenge. If you do a 15 times or... Well, you can't do a higher difficulty because they capped it at 15 times. So if you do a 15 times difficulty solo mission on Sunny Meadows, in the lobby you earn a golden trophy. You'll actually get the bronze and the silver as well. But that is what that stands for. And they have preset defaults that you can use for the bronze, silver, and gold trophies. The bronze and silver, you can sort of arrange those as you desire. Because the bronze trophy just requires you to have a 6 times or higher difficulty. But it's also required that you play it on Sunny Meadows. Alright, it's fast. Feels normal on speed. Or no? Where Where did it go there at the end? What was that? Because that smudge seemed to throw it way off. But then, like, at the end, it seemed to disappear. It just got super invisible. It saw me, so, like, rules out a lot of things. Definitely not a rev. Not sure about you. Definitely not you. Can't tell about you. Didn't blink. Not a phantom. I might. Honestly. I might. Kind of want to check my most common ghost now too and see if that changed. It's gonna be one of those. There's a wraith.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Most deaths to phantom. Most common ghost is still Goryo. That has not changed. I got a lot of Goryos. Alright. I've had 2 Diogen. That was fun. Ones where it gave me like very little fast footsteps. I was like, ah! And then stuff like this, of course, where like I'm not even done setting up. Bye, Pandora! For not checking the salt. Good point. I didn't check the salt. I even bring the salt specifically because of this. You have an excellent sleep, Pandora. Good luck again with your redebut coming up soon. Everybody, don't forget to check out Pandoramonium as well. Go ahead and go follow her. She's going to be redebuting with a very brand new model on Wednesday, and that should be a good time. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing Wednesday. I could do more of this, or again, I might play Confabulation Homestead. I am interested in the Homestead, though. I'm thinking maybe Homestead. Bam. Alright. Yeah. Twitch.tv/Pandoramonium. Pandoramonium. Not to mention other times, so just you'll have a good time hanging out with Pandora. Pandora's a lot of fun. I only hang out with cool people. Because who wants to hang out with wet blankets? It's quiet, but how quiet? It's like normal speed. Come on. Why is it taking me so much to get out of this place? I don't know. Goryo. There's not any good info. Oh, I could've got the repel. Ayo. Demon.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
You're doing so poor at this. I think I'm mostly just getting unidentifiable ghosts.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the...
But that's the risk. That's how this works. Is it accurate? No. It's just grindy. Bam, bam, bam. I have had like a bad streak here too. If I could have gotten that Wraith, I'd be over 60. Okay. Well, if it's in the middle, there's no Mimic Orbs. So I can't really roll out Mimic, but... I know it's not in the middle with Mimic Orbs. Bam. And bam. just because I can. Alright, there it is. Not a Wraith. Could you not follow me like that, homie? Doesn't really feel like extendo blinks or anything. The salt? I saw it. It didn't step in the salt. Or it did step in the salt. I've gotten so many spirits, I'm gonna go with spirit. Got 2 objectives. That's the consistent thing, is I usually get the 2 objectives. So there's always that at least. Dang.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, just so many that are guesses.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
And so many that wouldn't have to be guesses, but I just suck. Slendy's not over here. Come on. 1 mimic though, so that feels pretty good. No mimic dupes. Oops, all mimics. Alright. Let's go. I'm just trying to get better and better. Right? Because everything I can do to try to improve. It's over there. It got me. I let it get too close. I'll leave it at spirit. Although, demon maybe? Are you a demon, baby? No, my neck. Banshee.
Back. There's some jobs ready
Dude,
for
I'm
you.
so terrible. 500 away. Which means as long as I don't die, it should be like 2 or 3 more. I'll make 60, I swear.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Slendy, you're back. See, because what I get to do here is with the ghost being at 100%, I get training. Have oddly specific behavior on solo. It depends on what you mean by oddly specific behavior. In theory, what the Banshee should do, since you're the only target, is as long as you're on the same floor as the Banshee and it uses its ability, the Banshee will roam to your location. So, like, it comes to find you. Phantom can do it too, which can be hard to tell being a solo player. But if you're in a multiplayer game and the person is not in the ghost room, but the ghost seems to be coming to them pretty consistently, then that would be a clue that it's a Banshee. As a solo player, it's just like if the ghost is coming to you a lot, that's just a clue that it's a Wraith or a Phantom or a Banshee. Singing. Fast steps. Hauntu. Can you come over here, please? Thank you. I don't care if you see me again. You did all the stuff I needed you to. Alright, so the breath. That was the clue. Attempt to make a racket beforehand as every event time now to lure the target to the gate. Will they? I mean, they could. So if you don't know, the way to tell this was a Hantu is because since the breaker is off, it did the freezy breath. So because the ghost was minty fresh, it was very clearly a Hantu. Hantu's an easy one to get on this. It's super easy to see the breath. And I've got my tier 3 dots now. Nice! What's the next one? It's one of these. No, I've already got that. It's this one, maybe? Or Salt? No, Salt at 68. 72. Cam? No. I don't even know why I clicked on that one. 79. I've already got that. 64, that's soon. It's book is 63. I don't really know. Is there a way to test for Jinn with a broken breaker? Nope. In this situation, Jinn becomes a guessing ghost. Very unfortunately. I wish it was otherwise, but it's not. The fog cleared up even more. Does it? Is there a way? Wow, it's like every time I get the ghost right, or something causes the fog to clear up just even more, or every slender spawn or something. It's super clear now. No orbs. Not a mimic. Jinn will take out the fireplace as only one of 3 ghosts. What? Take out the fireplace? I don't know what you mean by take out the fireplace. That was quite the yeet. Not a poltergeist. You're an Oni. Interesting. What do you mean by take out, though? I like how I can turn that on in the car. That looked extremely visible to me, so I'm going with Oni. I got 0! 0! That doesn't happen very often. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hey, it was VidCam. If I can just manage to get one more, I unlock a book. Excuse me, Woodwind. Thank you. Take out the fireplace. It's only one of 3 ghosts. Wow.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting.
Yeah, I'm not sure entirely what that means, but interesting. I don't even go in that far, so this doesn't really help me all that much. Wait. Gotta open that up. Because opening that starts the ghost. Bam. And no mimic orbs in the main viewing area. Could still be a mimic, but if it is, it's not there. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. And bam. Alright. With an ability to kill the campfire when you light it? I mean, technically everyone can. Onryo would be the most likely to do it. Really. Not a wraith. Not a Raiju. Probably not a Moroi. Not a Fae. Not a Rev. There's still stuff up there. I'm not going to say Poltergeist. Although it had some impressive throws. Fambum. I'll say FanDuel. I'll say FanDuel. I got nothing against it. What's this? What's this? It was a shade. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the blinks all that much. And there's no way I'd have gotten shade anyways. Plus, it hunted pretty quick for a shade. Give me my book. So if I get book, then I should have all the tier 3 starters. And that'd be almost enough to take a team in. Give me my book. Bam. The challenge this week wasn't so bad. Because it was the speed run one. I was able to do that very quickly. I had a Raiju get me in the garage, and I felt super bad. Because I turned off my thing right away. It can vary a lot on shades. Mostly it's just the 0 sanity going on right now, and I didn't happen to be in its ghost room. Alright. And nope, Slendy's not over there. Boop, 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 boop. And it's got me. Was that a Rev? It's a Rev. I heard a slow footstep after that. I think it's a Rev. It spawned, it turned around, it rushed me, and I think I heard a slow footstep after I died. Yeah.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Boo! I only got 50 XP though. My modifier is completely gone. So much for getting the ghost right. What is this? Oh, get the gross ghost. I got 15 ghosts. Poof. Ain't done none of this. Hey, 07, how you doing in there? Good. That Rev. If I could have survived that.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
If I could have survived. Slendy, you're back. I mean, I feel cool that I got the Rev even though I died. Oh yeah? I'm not seeing anything. Wait a minute. So it was like just outside crucifix range? It was like just outside the crucifix range? Oh, it's a Honto again. Excuse me, madam. Can you stop? Okay, go away. Alright, unless it's a mimic, it's a Honto. Oh boy. Unless it's a mimic, it's a Honto. Yeah, they were smoking up a storm. You gotta watch out for your lungs.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
A tripod. What? Tripod. I'm only 400 away from 63. But yeah, as I was saying, there was a, since I had the head cam, when it started hunting me in the garage, tripod moving. Well, the tier 2 has moving as well. This one's just sturdier. The Reggie started hunting me in the garage, and I just, I default, like, turned my stuff off, and I really shouldn't have, because with the weekly, you can just outrun the ghost. That'd have been fine. Alright, give me mimic orbs in the main area. No? Come on, be nice. You did it once. I gotta walk of shame. Hold on, I'm trying to not die. Failing the weekly? Oh, the weekly's easy. The weekly's super easy. The ghost is incredibly interactive. And do things super fast. The last one, I didn't actually do the sanity survival one. The ghost is hunting. I want to say Myling. No, that's too far away from Myling. It's not a wraith. Yeah, everything is tuned way up this week. It's the speed run, which they did a year ago. I don't know, Mare? It didn't throw. Polter, Wraith, Shade, Jin, Goryo, Yurei. I haven't gotten a lot of Goryos, and Goryo is my most common ghost. I want to do one more. I just want to hit one more level. It was an Onryo. It was Onry, yo. Alright, just a couple more. I just want to hit the next level, and then I'm calling it quits for the night. Bam. Bam. Yeah, it's tuned way up. Like, you get riding quickly and everything else. But yeah, that Raiju, it hunted me super early because, of course, I used the mirror and I hadn't had a chance to go take more sanity medication, to take any sanity medication, which is one of the things that I do. Crucifix and candle. Yeah, which is fine because I have this crucifix. I don't know. Do I have? I do have candles with me. I wouldn't have stuck around to do that test, though. And the ghost would have hunted me from across the map, so it wouldn't have mattered. Because one thing I'm not doing is finding the ghost room. Wait a minute. I didn't even open this up anyways. Wow. Okay. Look at me. Now that that's open, I can clearly see nothing's going on. And I have to somehow pick up my stuff. Alright. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Alright. Still managed to get set up, so it's okay. Hauntu again. Hauntu or Mimic? Yeah, that's a good question. Where am I? Good. Got that last level I wanted. Find the Mimic with the works once I open the truck. Yeah. I mean, I could also, in theory, I could take this out there and look over there where the ghost is and see if I find orbs. Right? Was that an orb? No, that wasn't an orb. Yeah. What's the last one? Witnessed a ghost event? Yeah. Don't need to do that. Technically, though, once the gate is open, the ghost becomes active, so that should be when I'm able to see orbs. I don't even know that you need to open the front door, but it makes me feel better about it.
Welcome back. Thanks for
Here's my book. There's my book. I mean, depending on what goes on here, this one's basically free for the next level.
set up before investigating.
I'm getting a bunch of haunt. See, 'cause that's why I do this open here, is because it activates the ghost. So the ghost can actually start throwing and stuff now. That's what makes me feel better about coming over here to do this. So if it's a mimic and it's in this visible area, I should be able to see orbs. Depending on where the ghost spawns, I can, of course, do another check with the camera from the gate, yeah. Not seeing anything. Yeah, that's a big thing. I've seen some streamers, primarily Insim, do a no key challenge, where he was able to manage to get inside the map without opening the front door, and the ghost literally kind of can't do anything. It's sort of like having friendly ghost on. Kind of. I had one where there was a poltergeist standing literally right there, and it threw that thing over there. Usually, yeet! Alright. Oh no! Was that an Oni again? Well, yeah, you know, those things happen. So the ghost did come from, like, over here. Let's just take a quick check and make sure there's no orbs. Just a real quick check. It's yeetin'. But I don't know, I feel like it was super visible again, so I'm just gonna go with Oni. Basically, as long as I got objectives, that should be good enough that I'll pick up this final level. That should be good enough, kind of regardless of anything, to get a level. It wasn't Oni, though.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Yes! I did it! Alright, let's buy my writing book. My tripod. Alright. So, like, I have tier 2 incense. I could technically upgrade these. I feel like I like this one more because of how passive it is. I like this one more because I feel like it's better for finding the ghost room. 74, so no, I don't have that one yet. Do I have this one? I do have this one. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like what it does. 10k, jeez. 70, 68, I'm at 65. Bink. 77, so that's everything I can upgrade so far. Alright. Well, thank you all so much for watching. It's been wonderful having you around here. If you made it to this point in the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, hey, I'll be looking forward to seeing you at other points in time. And don't forget, you can see me at twitch.tv/Dorakaiser every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, occasionally on Thursdays. And sometimes Fridays, but that's pretty rare. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the most common times that you'll end up seeing me on there. I am typically on at about 8 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Central. And you can also find me on TikTok at tiktok.com/DorakaiserVT. Definitely look out there for clips, and you can see them on YouTube as well. And hey, have a good night. The world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And may the power protect you, always. Let's go to... QB's playing more Phasmo, so let's go say hi to QB. Yeah, it was great having everyone around here. I love doing this and just kind of guessing, trying to get better at identifying different ghost types by their behaviors, and that'll help out in just everything else as well. Until then, goodbye, and I'll see you around.